Well, hell fire. It is RockdaRiff, and I am back for another Metalhead jam. I know I'm at the very top of my video, so let me lean down. I am going to attempt to play along with one of my favorite bands, the Contortionist. They have a track called Early Grave, and it's a lot of fun, man. It's got this nice little... But I think he does a little... Yeah, it's like it's a little double tap. But the cool thing is I'm able to use one of the guitarists of the band, because I am a big fan of Neural DSP, and I'm going to keep talking about Neural DSP. Robbie Becca, hopefully I'm saying his name right, has some presets within the Archetype Gojira, Neural DSP Archetype Gojira. We have right here. He is. I think my favorite is so far is the Dirt 2 to play along with this track. So y'all bear with me. Hopefully I can nail this. And check out the Contortionist if you haven't already. I worked with their keyboardist, their synth guy, Eric Gunther, on my own band's last EP, Palace of Malice. Dude was such a nice guy, easy to work with, and come up with some really cool stuff. But here we go. Mistakes and all. Bear with me. Love this song. Hell yeah. Such a killer little track we got going on there. And I was so happy. I was sitting there. I was thinking about covering a Contortionist track, and granted, they've got some that are pretty insane. So, if you're into the atmospheric progressive metal, dude, I'm telling you, if you haven't dived into the Contortionist, you're missing out. They've got some cool stuff. They've got Exoplanet, the Redux. I think they've remastered it. They got Hollow Movement. Is that? Let me make sure I get my albums right. Intrinsic. I don't know why I always call that album Hollow Movement. I think it's the opening track. They have Language, Clairvoyant. I really am a big fan of their first two records, Exoplanet and Intrinsic. Those two records were really killer. But I will say the coolest way to listen to the Contortionist now, and it's one of my favorite live records I've ever listened to, Retrospective Live from Atlanta, the box set. Yo, they cover basically all their best stuff from their whole discography, and it sounds so good. Matter of fact, I'm actually getting ready to rock this record after I walk out the studio. Today is Contortionist Day. But I hope y'all enjoyed that. And like I was saying about, you've got the archetype here, and you can just do cool stuff. I gotta get that. I gotta get that little. But Robbie Becca's got a bunch of badass presets for you to check out and everything. The dotted 103 low. I mean, if you have it, if you're a guitarist like myself and you work a lot with your Mac or PC, whatever computer, if you do a lot of digital stuff, Neural DSP is definitely something to look into. The price tags ain't bad, and you get all kinds of cool stuff. And here's the thing: I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not sponsored by Neural DSP, but I swear up and down by this product. I use it for most of my guitar tones I have. Any questions on the tuning? This is in drop D, so this is my LTD 1000. Uh, I retweaked. I do get a lot of questions about this guitar half the time. I did the finish. Me and my dad. It was originally white. We sanded it down, and I like, because I'm a big fan of Kiesel and their style where they leave like a natural grain in the middle. But a LTD 1000 and drop D tuning is the tuning for this track, if that helps anybody out and they're curious to learn it. Maybe one day I'll be smart enough to be able to put tabs and everything up. But I hope y'all enjoyed that. And shout out to Eric Gunther. You were such an awesome person to work with on my band's last EP. For real, that dude was so nice and chill and was able to give us exactly what we wanted soundscape wise on that record. And shout out Neural DSP some more, because fucking A, their product's so good. If this ends up being your first time to the channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are. And stay positive, stay rocking. I'll catch y'all in the next one.